Hello and welcome. I am Ben from 10 Charm 1 Productions, and I'm here with you for just a wee little update. And I have a guest who I will introduce in a second. As you can see on the screen, I have Knapford. Now, what's happened was after the special and the two little teasers I did for the Tugs episode that's still in the works, the game updated itself and broke pretty much 90% of my assets, as well as the route, the map that I'd made that had been on the live stream a few times. And every time I tried to load up the map, it would freeze out, it wouldn't load, and it would just crash the game, or just sit there for hours not doing anything. So I managed to get the iOS back into the game with a little help from Train's a New Era. This is TS19 still, and well, I reached out to a friend or two, and with the help of Glenlow Works, Mr. Stu, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. I sent you the map, didn't I? A while back.
Yeah.
And I said, if you could have a look, could you see if you could get it working for me?
I gave it a look, and it was mostly there.
Well, I've just zoomed out on the screen. I know you can't see it, Stu. This is 95% of the map is now back and running. Basically, what I got Stu to do was delete the Peel Godred Caldy Fell branch line, as well as the old Kirk Ronan branch line from Wild Nor'Wester, because it was my theory that it was those two sections of the map with the oldest assets that weren't working, wasn't it?
That's what your theory was, yeah.
So you were able to go in for me on your version of the game and delete them. And mate, I'm really, really happy that this is now working again. Thank you so much.
It's no problem, honestly.
So yeah, you had it for a couple of weeks, didn't you? And then it's just literally just today that we got everything back up and running.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle of stitching routes back together, and I was like, I need this one, and then what was it? The Ulstead extension.
And it kept crashing.
And then it kept crashing. And things like the Ulstead extension that you're seeing here from the Craven Gate works, that disappeared offline, hadn't it?
I think it had.
Yeah, because a few sites have been remade and some older maps have been taken offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, or aren't available anymore, which is awkward as hell. So, things like this Kirk Ronan line, just not working, so I'm going to rebuild parts of this. So yeah, mate, I'm really, really happy, and I'm so glad you did that for me. I owe you a lot, and I think everybody that follows 10 Charm 1 Production owes you a lot.
Yeah, so, trust me, I know what it's like to lose a route like that.
Yeah, I put a lot of effort into. I know this is other people's work, but I put a lot of effort stitching it all together so that I could use this for my series. And there's a lot of old assets here that are no longer available. So yeah, it's really nice to have this back, mate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link your YouTube in the description below. And everyone that sees this, please go subscribe to him. He's got his own series in the works. If I'm right,
I've got the first episode written. I just need to finish the route and backdate it.
Yeah. So if you like my stuff, please go and support Stu at Glenlow Works. Now, for a quick teaser, I have had a few requests about characters coming in, so I've downloaded these characters recently. And I'm going to start trying to work them in. So we've got Hank, the Flying Thistle, Butch, Rocky, the Foreign Engine, Silly Billy, a new Crane, Dustin, Charlie, Bash and Dash, and Stephen the Rocket. So these are all going to be worked into my series somehow. So keep an eye out for that one. Thank you all, and thank you again, Stu. I owe you the world right now.
Yeah, seriously, it's not much. Honestly.
It means a lot. It really does mean a lot because this means my production is a lot smoother now. So, yeah, thanks, man. I really do owe you one.
Again, not a problem.
All right then. Good night, everyone.